Hello everybody, this is Astocky here, and once again I have had problems with my audio recording, so I'm overdubbing again, but let's get back into it. At the end of the last episode I was about to start my target extraction mission, so well, here we go. Let's hope this works alright. Actually, I know this went pretty well, so anyhow, let's have a look who we've got in the team. So we've got Mr. Mook, Toxic, Ryan the Almighty, and our new recruit. So let's start by moving everyone up a little bit. Just checking out the size of the map here, you can see that it's quite long. Those kind of red borders indicate the edge, so I'm on a bridge segment by the looks of things. Couldn't really work it out when I was playing before, but definitely looks like it's a long, thin sort of map. So you can see that pretty much sets the tones of the tactic that I use. So we haven't got Toffman in this episode, we have Mr. Mook instead as our sniper, so he can't move and shoot, so I'm going to kind of move him up. And as you can see, I made the decision that, well, because he can't move at all and shoot, he may as well dash every time he moves just to get him as far forward as I can. And again, because this is that's some kind of civilian there, although it doesn't really tell you what kind of person they are, but if this is anything like the original XCOM, you know that you've got to move
right? You ran up ahead
really
of one
quick.
Of our men who got caught in the blast when those freaks hit the bridge. Look, we're in no shape to take those things out. If you can go grab Van Dorn, we'll get you back to your aircraft.
Basically, the original, when you had these kind of missions, you had to move so quick, otherwise all the civilians just got slaughtered. So that's why I'm pretty much just dashing everyone on the first turn here to try and at least lay some eyes on the aliens, because it's impossible to build up a strategy until you know what you're doing. And so having Ryan the Almighty is an excellent asset in this particular mission, because he can throw the smoke grenade, which can lay a field of cover down for everyone. So I'm just mucking around here with the rotation of the camera, and it's got pretty much a fixed rotation set that it can use, and that basically annoys me. But yeah, I'm looking here trying to find out what the best place that I can get him to, because I'm thinking that he's pretty much going to be the Overwatch. So I want to get him in a position as early as I can to cover me until my sniper's ready. So I know it's a dash move, but there we go, we've spotted someone.
They could be using it as an infiltration unit of some kind. I'd recommend capturing it for further analysis.
Unanimously decided that those guys are called the Thin Man, because they're not short and fat. So trying to work out exactly how I'm going to bring all these guys up here. So I've got my sniper there, but he can't really see anything, so I'm just going to put him on Overwatch, because again he can't shoot and move, and then we'll check out the rest of the team and see how they go. Again, now that I know where the hostage is that I have to rescue, I can kind of take things a little bit more carefully, bring everyone up a little bit slower, and now that I know that there's aliens there, I'm really going to want to try and keep as many people in a position to lay some rounds down range as I can. So we'll Overwatch as many of the team as I can, hopefully get them all ready. He's going to regret that.
No way that just happened. See you in hell.
Okay, so he took 5 damage then, so that has to have been Toxic that got that kill, because you just can't do 5 damage with an assault rifle, which was what Ryan was carrying. So turns out our heavy's an awesome shot, and Ryan not quite so much. But that doesn't really matter, because the Toxic the heavy actually has the ability to use his scope, which gives him +10 to hit, and that's probably what made the difference there. So again, I've got the sniper set up on Overwatch, but I had to select his pistol to be able to do it.
Get over here. We have a new objective.
He needs to know OPSEC. You don't just scream out when you're on a battlefield. But yeah, I'm trying to move everyone up now that I've got. I mean, obviously my sniper can't do much on Overwatch with a pistol, but at least he can shoot if he sees someone. Oh, we've spotted some aliens, so they're moving around. So yeah, gonna check out 65%. That is a.
No longer a threat.
I personally think anything that's almost 50% is a shot that's worth taking in this game. But what I'm going to do now is, again, because I don't know exactly if there's any more aliens down there, but that's what they seem to all be, I'm going to run Ryan up and try and get him down there as quick as I can, just in case I have to throw that smoke
Get
grenade.
down here! Not fair if I have all the fun.
Having all the fun. You're just sitting there behind a car, you're not doing anything. So that's a really good Overwatch position there. And we want to pretty much bring the sniper up to a good position again. Yeah, there's no really good position that he can kind of get to. Even dashing is kind of only under half cover, so... And yeah, got to bring him up somewhere eventually, so... Here's Toxic, looking for a good position for him. I mean, really, high ground is the key to winning wars, so if I bring him up there, at least you know that, if someone moves, he's going to get a good shot at him. So put him on Overwatch, and then we can dash Ryan down. Now I'm kind of struggling here to decide whether to put him on the danger side of cover or behind the objective, but I guess at least
Thank God you're here. I'm still breathing.
I guess at least if Ryan
Can't
gets
say the
shot,
same for a lot of my
he's got
boys.
some armor on.
Let's get
Come on,
out of here
Toxic.
before any more of those things show up.
Man,
Commander,
shooting
we should
from
get
the
the
hip.
VIP back to the Sky
That's how
Ranger
awesome
as soon
he
as
is.
possible. Objectives updated.
My other guy on Overwatch. Tell you what, I just wish they were just a tad better
I
shots.
don't know what outfit you're from, but I haven't seen gear like that before.
Yeah, you've probably never ever seen someone walk into battle wearing bright yellow armor. That's cool. That's how we roll.
Strike one. We've got a wave of X-rays closing on your location. Eyes up.
Okay, so this is the alien doing its alien mind meld. So the way that works is the alien who is the recipient of the mind meld... Ooh, Thin Man. Yeah, so the alien who's the recipient of the mind meld gets a bonus to critical hit and a bonus to its toughness, and the one that's the sender of the mind meld basically ends up... See, I'm super lucky here because I forgot to select the sniper rifle, so by selecting the pistol I had to get a critical hit to kill him, and I was just really lucky that that worked out that way for me. But you can see he's the person there setting off the mind meld, so by killing him, not only do I kill him, but I also kill the other guy. So this I felt was worth Toxic using his over-the-shoulder rocket launcher, and a 90% chance of hitting the ground in front of him. That's a pretty good chance. So yeah, absolutely annihilated him. And then you hear off to the right hand side, that death there, that was the other guy dying. So Toxic has certainly earned his pay today. That's at least his second kill. So bringing the rookie back, putting him on Overwatch. Again, it's the whole, withdrawing in stages thing, so that there's always someone on Overwatch in case someone drops in behind us.
If we get out of here alive, I just hope I get another shot at these bastards. I owe it to my men.
Keeping Ryan on the danger side of things, so that if someone starts to pop up and take some shots, they'll be shooting at Ryan rather than at the guy that I've really got to save. So yeah, again, just not running him to the full extent as far as he can run, but running to try and keep him behind high.
Get ready.
And this is not something I expected. I did not expect them to keep dropping in behind cover there on the wrong side of me, because you can see that I'm backing them all up to cover in a kind of a fire and retreat kind of way. So Overwatch fire.
Got a lot of heat on me.
That was a really truly bad move by me there, running him up like that, but mainly got lucky, I think, more than anything else. And you can see now I've had to dash Toxic up to try and get him up to the point where he's actually going to be useful to be able to help out. and end up doing much the same thing here with the rookie. Try and get him into position so at least the Thin Man's got 2 targets to shoot at. And again, Ryan's having to sprint up to try and catch up.
For my people. I lost some good men.
Now we don't want Van Dorn to get shot, so I've got to try and keep him somewhere where he's in cover. So rather than actually moving him, I'm just going to put his head down. That doubles his cover bonus, so hopefully that'll help him not die. Ugh. Does not look good. 2 points of damage copping plasma to the face. But thankfully it was just the 2 points of damage and he's alright. And it is time to get some revenge. So you can see that that's a 45% chance, which is good. That's a shot that I would normally take. But in this case, that looks to be a 100% chance of getting him in the blast radius of a frag grenade. And, you know, a 100% chance is any day better than a 45% chance. Only did just enough damage to kill him though, so I'll have to be really careful once we start to come up against some tougher aliens. But again, bringing Ryan up, putting him on the danger side of things.
I might not have made it if you didn't show up.
Keeping him up beside the support guy with the med pack just in case he does get hurt. Again, not a whole lot we can do here. Got to just keep running up, because the sooner we get back, the sooner they're going to stop dropping aliens on top of us. So again, trying to work out where to put Toxic. Not going to dash him this time, because he's still got at least 1 shot left, just in case someone else does drop down. And just thinking about next turn, they're going to make the dash, so just in case someone does drop in, pretty much now, the whole time they're going to be out in the open, they're going to be under the cover of that smoke grenade. So that's pretty much what I was aiming for and what I was hoping for. Wow, Mr. Mook was lucky there. He said that thing's gonna blow the second after it explodes. That was advice I could have done with the moment before. So round, behind the smoke,
I owe you one.
Seriously. And the mission's complete.
I wouldn't be here without your help.
Super,
to the numbers,
super sweet.
Get back here on the double.
So, heading back and hoping to get the reward out of this mission. Wow, look at that, a bunch of people promoted. Unfortunately, Thomas the rookie has been hurt. So squad sight or snapshot. I've chosen snapshot because the Toffman had squad sight. So here, do we want bullet swarm, which lets him fire and then move? That's not too bad. Or do we want hollow targeting, which gives everyone else shooting at a target that he shoots at a bonus? Yeah, I'm thinking the way I'm going to play this is that I'm going to be pretty much constantly shooting with my heavy. So while bullet swarm doesn't look too bad, I think, you know, everyone else getting a bonus to hit is only going to be a good thing, especially if there's a need for my heavy to be shooting a lot. Okay, so he has run and gun now, so that's my second assault trooper. And Ryan the Almighty has been promoted to corporal. So that lets him move a bit further. That lets him shoot at the enemy when they shoot, not just when they move. I mean, his job is to cover the rest of the team and be support, so that is definitely the thing that he needs. It's just a pity Thomas got so badly banged up. So, bunch of good things, and look at that. We now got a Sergeant Sniper. Bunch of money and stuff as well, but it's the Sergeant Sniper that I think is the real critical point. And there he is. So let's pick this guy's abilities. By default he gets headshot. Snapshot, yeah. Move and shoot. Bonus damage for pistols or better shot. Come on, he's a sniper. Isn't it obvious? Pistols are good though. Nah, sniper. Because I mean that's really the difference between potentially being able to kill someone and not kill someone with a pistol. That's kind of why I thought about it for so long. And so we are going to call this guy Mr. Darn. Last name Buntley. Perfect. Confirm. And time to randomize his armor. Where we stop, nobody knows. Well, we kind of did know because I was a bit late voicing that over, but you get the idea. He's got a greeny kind of color. So that's good. Now, time to rename our other soldier, but I can't see him. Can't see him anywhere because it automatically transfers wounded people to the bottom. So there he is. So let's customize this guy up. Let's give him a decent name. We are going to call him Awesome. If I could spell. Awesome Raptor. Confirm. And go for his armor as well. Oh yeah, Dayglow. I'm gonna have so many Dayglow guys. This is gonna be cool. And we have a pretty good looking team up there. We've got 3 snipers, a heavy. We've got 1 assault, 1 support. Actually 2 assaults, including the guy that's pretty badly injured. But yeah, he's kind of banged up, so I guess we'll have to wait to see how we go in the next mission and see how long that takes to see whether he's fully healed up or not. Hoping that I can get some research done in between now and when I do the next thing. So hopefully, you know, things will be going pretty well. I've got a lot of stuff going on there. Lots of different guys. Gonna have to shuffle some things around a bit. I mean, they're all kind of sergeants and then a bunch of corporals. But you're gonna have to really work hard to try and keep a good, sort of well-rounded team. And now that I have a sergeant, I actually have the ability to do some officer training school. So I can boost the squad size up to 5 people, which is going to add that's a 25% advantage in combat. Or I can get them some extra bonus from experience every time they get a kill. I don't have a huge amount of money though, so I think it's going to have to be squad size rather than wet work. And now squad size 2 has been unlocked, but I haven't got a captain yet, so I'm going to have to try and get that sergeant promoted to captain so that I can actually do that. And wet work is still there, I just can't afford it. So time to check on my research. So you can see I've got 2 days left on my xenobiology. I've done my weapon fragments, so I really want to start researching weapons, but 2 days isn't too long, so hopefully I can get that to happen. Let's check on our panic levels. So the satellite over Germany seems to be really helping with the German panic, but Australia is still not looking all that good, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to probably do something about Australia if a mission comes up there, because I really can't afford to have them go into the next level of panic. Checking out my ships just to see if there's anything that I can kind of tweak, because I mean this game used to be all about the tweaking.
When selecting a specific jet within the hangar, you can choose to modify its current weapon loadout
look at that, you know, I've
to
got
best serve our needs.
Unlimited weapons of one kind that I can't actually do anything with. Everything is just, I don't know, dumbed down. There's no kind of choices with things. There's no really anything I can order more, but that doesn't really help me. So guess it's time to head back to the globe and see what happens in the next 2 days. Nothing. Time for cutscene.
You're telling me that we should risk the lives of our troops so we can take one of these things alive?
Yes. Without a live specimen, I'm afraid we've reached the pinnacle of what my team is able to accomplish.
And how do you suggest we do this, Doctor?
The autopsy I've just completed confirms that the alien's physiology is quite similar to our own. A highly concentrated electrical current delivered at close range should cause
Close range? And what happens if it doesn't work? Do you really think this is worth the risk?
I do. We do not know our enemy. How can we hope to stop something that we do not understand? If we can capture one of these creatures alive, we may be able to communicate with it.
And interrogate it. Find out what they want. Where they're operating from.
Yes. That possibility outweighs all risks, in my opinion. I can construct a safe enough facility to house our captive, but I do not know how we could possibly communicate with it.
Not to worry. I will see to that.
All right.
I can't believe it's
I'll speak to the
2012 and the
commander.
dubbing is still so bad in these acting cutscenes. I mean, the voicing seems pretty good, but the dubbing is horrible. Ooh, new objective, capture an alien. What a pity we can't do that because we haven't got an alien containment facility. Ah, look at that, we can build one. And arc throwers are a priority. I want beam weapons, 14 days though. Armor's 16 days, that's even slower. I think I'm going to have to go for the arc thrower. I think that's going to have to be a priority. Well, I mean, it told me it was a priority, so it's obviously one. And if we're getting arc throwers, we may as well build the facility. Oh, look, it's even tagged as a priority. Yeah, I'm not incompetent, I get the idea, but this game just needs to spell everything out at such a low level.
When the new facility is operational.
Whatever. Now, got plenty of scopes, got enough medkits left. Guess it's time to head back to the mission control and see what happens in the next 7 days, or until we get our arc throwers going. Come on, aliens, do something or other. Come on. Oh, guess they're not going to do anything. Ooh, we can now make them. Let's go make those things. Beam weapon. Ooh, experimental warfare. Alien technology, limited. We adapt the alien technology for our own use. That sounds cool. But beam weapons. That's going to get me like lasers, and that's going to blow some alien heads. I think I've got to go with beam weapons. I think I've got to. What about everything else? Ooh, I totally forgot about the fact that I could do instant autopsies. South America. We have
We've
ways
made a
of
number
making
of
things
interesting
happen.
discoveries based on the autopsy results of the alien specimen you brought back. The research team is now referring to this particular variation as a sectoid, based on the unusual structure of its internal organs, which we believe to be the product of genetic manipulation. As we've seen in the field, this species also seems to harbor some sort of telepathic ability.
They were totally calling it the sectoid 7 days ago, because that was uplink targeting aim available for manufacture. So what does that thing do? Something to do with my interceptors. Who cares? Let's cut the thin man up. Come on, cut him.
The tall one has, up until this point, been unofficially referred to as the Thin Man. Initial testing has revealed a concerted effort by the aliens to modify this specimen's genetic structure in such a way as to make it appear human. However, on closer inspection, they seem to have had some trouble concealing the eyes, which appear to be reptilian in nature.
Reptilian eyes. Well, looks like we didn't get anything for cutting him up except a good story. So, now it's experimental warfare or beam weapons. I think we need to... man. I want lasers.
It seems the complexities of our latest research projects are overwhelming the current staff. I hope you'll consider seeking out additional scientists to bolster the team.
Look at that. All that talking and her lips didn't even move. But, beam weapons it is. I want my lasers. Well, 14 days. Nothing else left to do except for...
I still can't believe Dr. Vaughn expects our troops to try to bring one of those things back here in one piece. Much less alive.
Gotta capture an alien. So, time for arc throwers. Wow, expensive things though. $35 each. We can make them immediately though, which is good. So get 3, but I don't really... Do I need... Nah. $70 though, that's an awful lot. Or 70 squiggles for whatever it's called. I think 2's gonna have to be enough. I've got 2 assault troops though, so I think that's probably gonna be a good way of doing it. Hopefully though, now that I've got them, nothing... Oh, there we go. Nothing happened for the next day and my containment facility is built. Get in there, alien.
Containment facility online.
Yeah, I don't want to build anything else. 8 days till the next thing's going to happen, which is the council report, so let's speed time up for 8 days. Uh-oh.
Commander,
Alien
we're tracking
abductions.
several reported abductions via the hologlobe. I've got the coordinates locked in.
South Africa's going to get me scientists. Japan's going to get me engineers. $200. I really want those scientists. Japan's got a moderate difficulty and it's already got 2 panic though, so I don't really want them to have 3 panic. But, the scientists. The panic. The scientists. The panic. The scientists. And now because we have that upgrade, I can get 5 people in my squad. Wow, that's the bare minimum you'd consider in the real military actually doing anything. So, we've got our sergeant sniper. Do we need a sergeant sniper? Yeah, we'll keep the sergeant sniper and then we'll bring D-Wing it back online. And we'll see if we can't go about capturing some aliens. So let's put the arc thrower on. And then we've got our other assault guy there. And I'm going to do the same thing with him. He doesn't need a frag grenade. So we'll... yeah, definitely. I'll keep him. It's going to be good to have 2 guys, just in case, worse things happen and one of them gets splattered. And that running gun's going to make it really good. So we've got Corporal Almighty there. He's going to keep his med kit, just in case someone gets a shot in the face again. And... I mean, he's already got an excellent aim, so an aim of 91 now. He's going to be absolutely nailing people. And yeah, I think we're gonna keep Toxic. We need Toxic. So once again, pretty much as soon as this mission starts, I'm gonna save the game and get out.
Dropship has arrived.
And show you guys just a little something that I just noticed in the Steam feed that's in the background. There are some super special troopers you can now get. If you use the name like Sid Meier, who was the creator of the original XCOM, you get a super trooper, and I'm really keen to see what that looks like.
Requesting authorization to deploy.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 is cleared to engage.
Man, that is so dodgy. He requested permission to deploy after the troops were already on the ground. But, like I said, I'm not going to really do anything. Just have a quick look around to see. Yeah, this is definitely a bigger battlefield, so I'm definitely going to benefit from having that extra troop. And what I'm also going to really need from you guys who are watching this video is for you guys to tell me that you want to be part of this. Tell me that you want to be part of my team, because I've got 2 more people left. I've got Chris, who's going to be the next person who ends up with an assault rifle, so that's going to be one of my support guys. And then I've also got Zalabda, who's going to be pretty much whatever the next guy that gets promoted is. So I've got those 2 guys, but I'm doing really well. So I think I'm going to probably in not too long end up with some more troops getting promoted. So you guys let me know if you'd like to be part of this. But for now, let's just jump in and let's just show this how it is. Now, watching this for the second time, I can't believe I ticked enable tutorial, because that really just totally took out any ability I had to do anything. So
that was the last transmission, sir.
Patch me through to Voodoo 3-1.
Instead of this being a really good demo of how awesome the Sid Meier Trooper is, this ended up being just a really crappy demo of why I hate tutorials. Because now I have no ability to do anything except watch a fixed cutscene. So
Roger, Voodoo 3-1. Any sign of activity?
Negative. Nothing's moving
talking.
Okay. Set her down
If you
nearby.
had the microphone audio here, you'd hear me spamming the escape key trying to make this stop. But unfortunately, there is just no way to make this stop. It's a roller coaster ride, and you've got to just hang on and go with it. So this pretty much sucks, but luckily for me, we're coming to the end of the video. So I'm going to say thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope you guys have really enjoyed checking this episode out. Stay tuned for tomorrow.